What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel Money Moves with KIMK, and today we're going to talk about something that's not necessarily set in stone. There's just talk circulating around about taxpayers potentially receiving a $5,000 per household stimulus check from Doge. As a result of this, it's pretty much saying that from the savings that are saved from the federal government, they're trying to pass that on to the taxpayers. Now, whether it be a Doge stimulus check or it be your income taxes or income tax return, either way, any extra income that you receive, I really want you to utilize it in the best way possible, right? So when there were stimulus checks in the past, a lot of you may have just spent it on frivolous stuff. And I don't want that to happen this time in the event that you get any extra income. So whether this is actually going to come into fruition, the Doge stimulus check, or it be something else, I really want you to have the tools and the resources necessary in order to create generational wealth for your family, create a net worth for your family, and to have some type of ownership. And these particular ways I'm going to discuss will allow you to do that. But you got to have the tools necessary. So that's where I come in handy. And I want you to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you support the channel by sharing the channel. If you share it to others, it really, really helps the channel a lot. All right. So here we go. I wanted to dive into this. So whether you get the stimulus check or any extra income, I really want you to do this, or look into it, I should say. Suggestion. I'm just a person on YouTube that gives these tips and details. But this is a list that I've received, and I get all these lists from all types of counties, but you're going to have to look at your particular county that you're interested in investing in order to see what this list is called. Now, I did a video in the past. I'll link it in the description so you can see what types of words that you can search in order to see how to pull these lists up. So these are mobile homes, and for this particular county, it's called Forfeited Land Commission. Okay, so FLC. And this is just a list of properties that you can get, right? There's an opening bid. It tells you when the date was. Now, let me say this here, because if you're new to the channel, I really want to provide you the information, so kind of catch you up to speed. These are properties off of these lists, like this one, that didn't necessarily sell at auction. So you want to make sure you do your due diligence in order to see if this is a good deal. Because essentially it could be $300, but it's like you can't do anything with it. So really do your due diligence. I do one-on-one consultations, so you can book below. I'll put that in the description as well if you need help to kind of maneuver through that. But for here, as you can see, like these mobile homes are fairly inexpensive. Inexpensive is subjective, but you see $901, $1,000. $369 here. And it tells you the description, the sale date or the tax sale date as far as when the actual auction was, and the opening bid. Excuse me. So these properties were left over. I just sold a property for $25,000 that I purchased off a list just like this. And I actually made I made about $20,000, $24,000, right? So what I'm saying to you is this. You can purchase off this list for yourself and your family, or you can purchase off this list and then you can actually resell the property. So this works both ways. Either way, I want you to benefit and benefit from this information so that you're able to profit and use whatever stimulus money and use whatever income tax money that you have to make more money. That's the name of the game. Or essentially, like I talked about in the beginning of the video, for you to actually pass this down to your family members if you see fit, right? So this is a list that you can get. You can contact your county assessors. You can also just Google it. Again, I did a really good video on the words that you need to be Googling in order to find a list just like this. And the list is free. There may be some counties that make you pay, but it's no more than $10, $15, $20. It just depends, and it could be more expensive, but it's actually worth it. This list also carries properties, so not just mobile homes. They actually have land. They actually have actual homes on it as well. So it's not just mobile homes, but I figure if you were to receive $5,000, okay, cool. You can buy a couple of these properties and still have some left over for your savings and for your bills and whatever else you had to do. Tax season is right here. So if you receive $10,000, for instance, well, you still have enough left over. If you were to buy this property right here for $767, if all goes well and it looked nice and you do the process and you contact everybody and you say, okay, I would love to place a bid on this property, you would be able to essentially do one or two things, many different things, but off the top of my head, I would either flip it, purchase it for $767 and flip it for the amount that I'm trying to make. So I might resell it for, let's say, $3,000 or $4,000. Or you can keep it. You could potentially live in it too. It just depends on what you're trying to do and where you are financially, or what you're looking to do right now. Because a lot of folks would rather just purchase this, live in this for a couple years, save up their money, and move on to something bigger and better. And then when they move out, rent the mobile home to someone else. So this is just an example of mobile homes. I just discussed with you that I've sold land off lists like this too. I actually saw a piece of land. I don't have it pulled up. I saw a piece of land on this list that was $1,000. No, it was $600 worth of taxes that were due, and it was worth $55,000 based off of this, just the tax assessors, which can be wrong at times. But if I'm just basing it off of that, if it's anything more, that's a huge profit, right? That's a huge profit. Plus, it was on an island. So I'm gonna look into that property. I'm gonna do some more research on that property. But all in all, I really, really, really want you guys to take advantage of any extra income you get. So whether you believe it's gonna be Doge or not, you completely hate the Doge and the government right now, it really doesn't matter. What does matter is how you're going to benefit you and your family off of whatever extra income that you do receive. That could be tax income. That could be a blessing from, anywhere, right? Use that extra money and make more money with it, or keep it, or live in it, or whatever the case may be. So I wanted to present this information to you guys because I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity. There are tons of opportunities still out there and available, but you do have to look, okay? So if you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it. In the comment section, I want you to place I won, because it lets me know that you made it to this part of the video, and I truly do appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day. Peace.